Welcome back to Julie's Wreath Boutique, and this week we're not making a wreath, but we are making something similar to a wreath, and that is a wood home decor sign. Now, if you've been watching on YouTube, on other platforms, this is a really hot trend right now, and I'm going to show you how to do it in a really easy way, and it's really cute. So let's get started. Okay. So let's get started by putting out some parchment paper. This is like my new favorite thing to kind of protect my surface that I'm working on. So if you're working on a table that you don't want to get hot glue on, or even your rotary mat like I have here, all of my supplies come from Amazon or my Walmart storefront. You can check all of that out in the description below. But parchment paper really helps protect everything. So I really like this little tip. So we're going to grab one of these wood round signs I got from Hobby Lobby. I think they're 40% off right now. So this was around a $6 sign. I'm going to grab my Artsyville adhesion for my paper that we're going to use here in a minute. So it's pretty simple. Put some on your wood sign, and you need to wait a full hour before we add our metallics to it. So we are going to get out these foils that you can get from artisticpaintingstudio.com. I will have my link down below. This one is called Against the Grain, and I really like this one because it looks like wood grain. And that's the whole reason why I used it. And honestly, guys, this is very self-satisfying to put on and to use. But I did make a mistake on this, and I'm going to show you here in a bit what that mistake was. I started on the bottom of this sign, and I should have started on the top, but you'll see here in a moment. But you're going to lay your foil on as good as you can, and you're going to start smoothing it down. You can take a Scrub Daddy, a brush, a hard bristle brush, but you're going to do this several minutes because you want to make sure that everything adheres to that adhesive we put down first. And guys, the result is phenomenal. Oh, hi. I'm in my studio, and I know we're taking a little break from the actual tutorial that we are doing here on YouTube, but I wanted to fill you in on what's going on with Julie's Wreath Boutique. Specifically me. We're gonna talk about me. I'm turning 50, guys. This is April 2024. If you're watching this at a later date, I'm so sorry, but this is my 50th birthday. Am I excited about it? Not really, but that's okay. We're gonna get past that. But I wanted to offer you some 50% discounts on things of Julie's Wreath Boutique. Number one is my premium tutorials. That's kind of how I got my start in teaching people how to make wreaths. And all of these premium tutorials are things that we don't teach here on YouTube. They are videos that you will be able to watch. They will have a supply list. And right now, I've never offered 50% off on them ever, but you can go to my website. The link will be down in the description box for you at julieswreathboutique.com. The second thing is Julie's Crafting Boutique. Now, I know I've talked about it a little bit here on YouTube, but what you need to know is because I'm turning 50, I'm giving 50% off for anybody who wants to join. So if you're interested in a crafting experience that's a little bit more personalized, we do 2 lives a month. We do them down here in the studio. We chit chat, we go slowly. I make sure that you are catching up and you craft with me. Much different experience here on YouTube, okay? So if you want to get in on that, it's 50% off. So you just need the coupon code 50 off, and that makes it like $7.49 for your first month. So what are you waiting for? I want you in Julie's Crafting Boutique, and check out the Julie's Wreath Boutique premium tutorials on my website. And now you can get back to your regularly scheduled program. Okay, so we're back, and this is the satisfying part. So you're going to keep rubbing it until you can do it very clearly. You can see I'm pulling it back, and I can see that there's spots I didn't get, so I'm going to be a little bit more patient, do a little bit more rubbing. If I had found my little Scrub Daddy, I really do like my Scrub Daddy, a dry one, not a wet one. But it does make a difference. But this is so satisfying to me. I love working with these foils. Again, I will have them linked down below. They have all sorts of things. You can put these on clothing, on furniture, on fabric. I mean, there's so many things. So you got to follow them and find out. They did a bowling ball for us once for our garden decor. So we're going to keep doing this till we get it all off, and I will even rub on the sides. Okay, so this is where I made my mistake. I should have done the top first. You want to know why? Because I believe I only had about 18 inches of this foil, so I didn't have a full roll. So this is where I like cut pieces and I add them in. So if I had to do this over again, I would have done this on the bottom because you're going to see here in a little bit that we're going to cover up some of this foil. So my mistake is okay. I make the mistake so you don't have to. So just keep doing it. Do the bottom portion last, not and do the top portion first, okay? It's pretty simple, but you can see what I did here. And you can see the little kind of different grains. But if you're using any other of the foils, you don't necessarily have to worry about it. We were just kind of trying to get that wood grain look and I messed it up. But here is the kicker. This is from Dollar Tree, guys. Have you seen these at Dollar Tree? Well, I'm going to paint only the welcome part, and I'm going to paint it with this chalk paint I got from Walmart, and it's the moss green color. And honestly, you can pick any color, whatever you want to do, but I had to paint one coat. And I really do like the chalk paint versus the acrylic paint when I'm doing these types of signs, just because the coverage is better and just make sure that you get all the little cracks and everything. Okay, so now that our sign is done, you can see I got it a little bit on the back. I'm going to put this in the center of our wood sign here, and I'm going to just kind of measure it. I needed about 3.5 inches all along, and you can eyeball it if you want. Now, you can do this one of two different ways. You can hot glue the sign on, but I'm going to take my little handy dandy cordless electric staple gun. Because this wood sign is so thick, you can staple this on and have no issues. So I love the staple gun. It is around a $40, $35 to $40 price tag over on Amazon. I will leave the link below in the description box, but it's been really helpful for a lot of different projects. Now we're going to use these half 1 inch beads. Okay, so these are flat on the back so that you can add them to any type of project. I really like them. I got them from Amazon as well. I will see if Walmart has a selection. So we're going to do 2 rows of these. We're going to do it around this welcome sign we got from Dollar Tree, and then we're going to do it around the perimeter of our sign, but not all the way around. So stay tuned. Hey, you're probably wondering, Julie, why didn't you go around the whole sign? Because you don't need to. You really don't. We will add a couple of beads at the end, but we're going to use this kind of fern bush that I got from the Reshop. Again, I will link it down below, but any type of fern greenery that you may have on hand, we're going to use our electric stapler again. It charges, it's so easy, and it's so easy on your hands. But you're just going to put it at this angle from about 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock is what we worked with. You can do it at the top if you want. You can do this wherever you want, okay? That's the beauty of crafting. You can let your creativity run wild with this. And if you want to do more flowers, I only put 1 flower on it, simply because I wanted the option to change it out maybe for fall or for Christmas. You could put a poinsettia here, so you could just change it out. And by the fact that we're not using any hot glue, that's a good thing too. You can just pop out those staples. So this is like I don't know what you would call this type of flower, but I got it at Walmart. It was like $1.48 for one stem. So make sure you check Walmart, guys. They have some pretty good stuff. So, and I'm just literally gonna just staple it on here. That's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, like my little girl used to say, but she's almost 13, so she doesn't really say that anymore. So this is where I added a little bit of the second bush of my greenery to it. I just kind of filled it in just to kind of whatever you want to do. I had it coming down at the like 5 o'clock side here. But again, it's just staples and it was just really easy to do. And make sure that your flower is covering your staples and all that good stuff. But listen, if you made it through all of this video, would you do me a favor and leave me a fern or a plant emoji in the comments. And I do know that they have them on iPhone. So I don't know about the Androids, guys, but listen, I hope that you'll stay around, watch some other videos. Let me know how you like this project and if you're going to give it a try. As you can see, I'm adding a little more of these beads. I think I added 2 here and 1 at the bottom. But I thought this was a lot of fun, and this was a lot of easy work. So I enjoy working with the foils. They're so much fun to do. So give them a try. You can do it on so many projects like we've done here on Julie's Wreath Boutique. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did making it for you. So come back every Sunday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. So we'll see you next time in Julie's Wreath Boutique. And in the meantime, you can catch other videos that I've already made. So we'll see you next Sunday night. Bye-bye.